相対的には、
はい、
濃い感じね、学生さんが多いから全体的にはそうちょっとドラッとしてるような感じでね、濃いでしょ。僕はそれとは対照的な、路線を行く。
質問なんですけど、ご主人にとってラーメンの京都におけるラーメン文化っていうのはどのようなものかお聞き願いますか。
なんだろう僕も、27歳から今日に至るけど、45年、今年でラーメン45年やってるんやけど、まだわからない。本当にね、綺麗なスープ作りたいなと思ってるけど、なかなかねうまくいかないね。回転がちょっとね上がるとね割り方ようになってくるよね。回転率がすごく悪いからね。悔しい。悔しいね。
ラーメンはご主人にとって一体何ですか。ラーメンっていうのは
僕の命、京都の文化。
Himawari ramen, meaning sunflower ramen, did not serve what most people would typically consider Kyoto ramen, but the store is trying to spread what could be considered new ramen culture to the city of Kyoto. This store's ramen master thinks of ramen as a staple food for the Japanese and especially loves shio ramen. As a result, the store serves only shio ramen topped with burnt bits of negi, white negi, pork, and a chewy vegetable called mizuna. Mizuna is a kyōyasai and is not usually added on ramen, but its chewiness along with the chewiness of the thin and straight noodles complements the soup very well. The soup is also clear and contains Mongolian rock salt, a mixture of fish, chicken, and pork bone. As the sign of the store, Kyūkyoku, the ultimate, indicates, we believe the shio ramen here is one of the best of its kind. Customers will not be able to taste many varieties of soup here, but this store is most definitely worth a visit if one is ever visiting someplace in the area such as Genkakuji.
A small shop located in Enmachi, Maago is simply one of a kind. Making use of a distinctly Italian aesthetic, Maago single-handedly expands the definition of ramen, making it a dish that extends far beyond traditional Japanese and Chinese tastes. The shop itself looks like a typical Italian or French restaurant. It has a rustic feel, is lit in a somewhat romantic fashion, and has a variety of rare wine bottles scattered around the premises. The menu is written on a chalkboard, once again in line with the European tradition, and other than its two main dishes, the elegant tomato ramen and milk ramen, offers a list of wines and spirits that rival even the nicest Italian eateries. The ramen is, in a word, wonderful. The tomato ramen has the taste of a high-quality minestrone soup, and sports a straight and round-style noodle that goes perfectly with the broth. I never thought I might say this, but this ramen dish is accentuated quite well with a glass of wine, red or white based on preference. The milk ramen, while conceptually somewhat odd, is actually very delicious. Much thicker than its tomato counterpart, the milk ramen tastes somewhat like a creamy chicken soup, using thicker noodles to better absorb the delicious broth. Milk ramen, like the tomato ramen, is balanced very well by red wine, but due to its thicker consistency, can be enjoyed, as attested by some members of our group, with beer as well. Maago, while very much influenced by Italian, and perhaps even to an extent French cuisine, takes pride in its unique taste and atmosphere, very much expanding the concept of ramen, and even to an extent Kyoto Ramen, further than perhaps any shop we discovered in our travels. This place is, once again, highly recommended, especially for ramen enthusiasts in search of a new and unique ramen taste.
ラーメンっていうのはどんなものかお考えですか。
あんまりよそはよそなんですけど、意識したことがですね、豚骨ベースで結構ボリューム感、要するに濃厚な味ですよね。
こちらはなんかいただいたのトマトとミルクのラーメンっていう、
はい、
これはやっぱりイタリア フのなんかそこのおつまみとか見ると、
もともとイタリアンやってたんで、雇われる時に、11年間そうですけど、その時まだまだ斬新なものがなかったので、ちょっとどっちかというと京都って保守的な街なんで、どういうんですかね、古き良き伝統を守るっていうのはいいんですけど、そのちょっと空に、で知ってるかどうかわからないですけど、結構いけずな人が多いし、そのどういうんですね、陰であんなやってもあかんのにとか、僕も結構最初の位置で叩かれましたし、あんなラーメンが違うけど、やっぱりそういう部分でちょっと打破したかったな、京都の体質、すごいいろんな独特のラーメン屋ができて、今ではなんか全国でも有数のなんかその、いろんなラーメンが、やってる本人がちょっと驚いてるので、なんでこんなにラーメン屋があるの、しかもそのいろんな地方から注目されて、なんか恐ろしい街なんだなだってなんかおうどんっていうイメージがあるんですよ。
そうですね。
ちょっとそれも驚いてます。
で、ご主人にとってラーメンとは何ですか？
テープ家庭であり、趣味なんですよね。趣味って怒られますけど、他の人も。
What sets apart Karako Ramen from other ramen shops is the fact that at Karako, ramen isn't a specialty. At any typical ramen restaurant, ramen is usually accompanied by sides such as gyoza or karage to complement the taste of the soup. At Karako Ramen, it's the inverse. Though Karako is a ramen shop, it's actually better known for its karage, and the ramen itself is made to complement the chicken. The soup broth is a thick tonkotsu base, and the ingredients in the soup are soft pork, bean sprouts, negi, spinach, and straight noodles. Though the ramen master at this shop was trained in a French style, the ramen itself doesn't reflect this at all and is very standard. Though the ramen isn't anything too special, when ordered with a teishoku, the set meal of garlic butter rice and generous proportions of karage, makes his ramen shop very popular with Kyodai students and the local residents alike. At lunch, everyone in the shop is usually seen eating the teishoku meal. Karako Ramen will leave you full for several hours after, and chances are you will probably have leftovers for dinner. For the amount of food given and the distinct flavor combinations of chicken, pork-based soup, and garlic rice, Karako is a must for the famished and the fried chicken enthusiasts alike.
Fire, this is probably the first word that comes to mind for anyone who has visited this ramen shop. Those who order the negi ramen are asked to sit at the counter and experience this unusual spectacle. At first, the whole thing seems like a performance with the master warning the customer about the dangers of the flames, but there was indeed a practical reason for it. The negi ramen obviously has a lot of negi in it, and other than that, only pork, so the fire is used to lightly roast the vegetable. By doing so, the whole bowl provides slightly burnt taste and scent. The soup looks a little thick, but after one sip of it, you will absolutely be shocked. I would say it was somewhat like pork miso soup. According to the master, the light taste of the soup is made to resemble that of udon. Along with the soup, just like with most other Kyoto ramen, the noodles are also straight and thin. The fire is a must-see, but the broth of the ramen here may be typical Kyoto style, and people seeking for real Kyoto ramen might want to pay men's baka a visit.
京都のラーメンってどういうものだと思うか？
京都のラーメンいっぱいたくさんいろんな種類があるから一概になんとも言えないけど、京都学生が多いから、どうしても油っぽいラーメンは多いのが多いね。だってとりあえずその学生がもともと多かったところやから、だからもともとはだからその本当はラーメンっていうものはそういうものじゃなかったかもしれない。やっぱりそのたくさん大学行って大学生がいるからこういう形になったんやと思う。
じゃあ昔はそもそも
その昔はそうじゃなかったとは思うよ。ただそのラーメンというものがその学生によっていろいろなものが作られてきたんじゃないかなと思うけどね。でも私はまだラーメン屋さん始めてまだ23年ほどやから、もっともっとその古いところで聞いてみないと、またラーメンの文化は違うかもしれへん。このネギラーメンのネギは京野菜の九条ネギっていう京都で有名なネギなわけです。そのネギをたくさん入れようと思ったから、たくさん入れるのにちょっと熱をなんか通す方法はないかなという発想でこれができたわけ。このラーメンだけはあっさりしてると思うんだけど、要するにうどん系の出汁に近いラーメン、このネギラーメンだけは、他のラーメンはまた違う。